Hey, how's it been going? So, I just hope that you do your best every day and that you realize that all of your efforts are always going to be worth something and that nothing is done in vain, even if you don't see the results of what you are doing at the current moment. The very fact that you have thoughts or a mind, a body, and ideas, and that you're actually actively pursuing them means more than what you actually can see right now. Because most of the times, like, you're just gonna have to do something that you want to do even before anybody recognizes it or even cares about it, which is going to be more difficult. But that is what faith is actually all about, because faith is the substance unseen. So when you have faith, what you're actually doing is creating a certain substance, and this substance is how you create a chemical reaction in yourself or in your body. This chemical reaction is the substance, so it actually creates something that is tangible. So materialization is not materialism, because materialization is just like manifestation. So manifesting something through your mind, and this is basically what creativity is all about. So when you're creating something through your thoughts, through your actions, and actively through your endeavors, then what you're doing is you're fulfilling the mandate of being fruitful and multiplying, which means that you're growing in what you're doing. So it's all about it's just all about how you put yourself in this situation and how you completely excel in it continuously, because success is just about doing something successively, and it's also about finding successors. So if you're gonna be successful, it means that you have to have a successor, which means that you have to be learning and you have to be teaching. So you need to know that there are always two sides to this, that um, what you want to do, like if you're into like acting or whatever, as an example, you have to know that there's gonna be like the person who watches it, and then there's gonna be the person who's doing it. So you have to make your decision to be on the other side of what you want to do. The first thing that I did myself was to actually just tell myself that whatever it takes, I'll just be on the other side of what I want to do, but not really whatever it takes, because there's some crazy things out there. But um, through what I know is right, through what I know will have a positive result and will bear the most fruit. That's just what I say, that all right, I'll just continuously do this until I see a result, because it's all about that. It's all about consistency, and it's all about stick to itiveness, like sticking to something until it happens. And once you do that, then you have this momentum that can't be stopped. And momentum is just moment, like the moment. So momentum is just taking all of these it's like time. It's like stretching time. It's like stretching time and creating momentous occasions every moment, because you can say a minute, but if you say a moment, it has no defined parameters. So momentum has no defined parameters. It's all in how you actually pursue the target. So that is momentum, and that's what you build once you keep on doing something continuously. And this is like a muscle. Like you gain muscle through momentum, you gain ground through momentum. So this is just the law of physics applied to the science of your life. So it's all pretty much like that. And the more that you do that, the more that you see the adage that says that to more will be given, and to who has little, even what he has will be taken away. So the whole process is to encourage and stimulate your growth through a way that is sustainable and through ways that are organic. So, as an organism with organs in your body, you have to do this organically. because when you do this organically, then you're doing this in harmony with nature and according to the principles of natural law. So just like an organ in a church, which is the body of Christ, you have organs in your body. So you have to play this body like an instrument. So if you want to be in the right attitude, you have to be at the right altitude. You have to be in tune with what you want to do. So this is how you get organized, how you organize your mind, and how you organize your space, and how you're in harmony with what your plans are and with what you're looking for. So this is the harmonic balance with your organism organically. And once you do this, you see that the potential for what you deem as something that is beneficial is really limitless, because there's always something that you can organically do. So you can just start with starting wherever you are, and you can also start by stopping to stop, because a lot of people would have done something great if they'd started and not stopped, but a lot of people have started and then stopped. So all of this should be taken into account when you're just gonna go for what you wanna go for. So it's really gonna be limitless and unlimited. So it's all up to how you're gonna take each and every day, and doing it organically, doing it in balance and harmony and according to who you really are. Like, you really have to have the right attitude so that you can tune it towards who you really are, according to you as an organism, as a living human being. So just keep that in mind, and as you go forth, you just know that the only law or the only mandate is to be fruitful and to multiply. And being fruitful is gonna be embodied in how you continuously grow in health, wealth, and wisdom. So be fruitful and multiply. So it means that you have to learn, you have to teach to be successful, doing it successively, doing it continuously, doing it non-stop, but also finding a successor. So success is not success without a successor. So you have to teach someone if you want to be successful. Or else you just be you just be rich, you'll never be wealthy. So the wealthy man always thinks about his future generations, because the wealthy man will leave a fortune for his children and his children's children. Okay, so a successful person will have a successor. So it's not about yourself, it's always about someone else. And the bigger your picture is, the more you affect and the more you will get. So the more you think big, the bigger you get, and you build momentum through that. So just be fruitful and multiply, and really stop stopping.